Welcome to today's episode of Wasted Opinions. We are continuing our much sought after review of the MCU Marvel series today. Spider-Man Far From Home. On today's episode of Wasted Opinions.
Heavens to Betsy! My name is CountryBoy!
I'm LewisLightning! Oh, whoa! I'm MussKeg!
Whoa, what are you thinking?
I'm a level 38 death captain.
Hey, look who it is! It's the porno guy!
I'll enjoy it, don't get me wrong! Ooh! Let's just agree with all each other's picks, and we like each other.
Thank you everybody for joining us today. We are again continuing our MCU series, so Spider-Man Far From Home. I don't know anybody here that likes Spider-Man, but we are going to be kicking it up a notch. Today's probably going to be the spiciest episode in the history of Wasted Opinions. And that's because we are taking a page out of the Hot Ones book. No, we're not going to do all the ones, we're not crazy like that. But this review of Spider-Man Far From Home, the final series in the MCU stage, what phase was it?
Phase 3, I think.
Phase 3.
Was it not 4?
Yeah, just whatever.
The Infinity Stone saga.
Yeah.
We'll be done with the Da Bomb Insanity Sauce, the one that always everybody does on the show, and they're like, oh.
The one they say sucks
that one
the
sucks.
most.
That has no flavor. It's gross.
It's just,
ironically enough, it's never the last one. It's like the
It's
second
not.
or
it's
third
at the
last
peak
one.
of the
But this is the one that
shittiness.
always gets people. So
Yeah.
I've tried it once. It is not great. I'm doing this for science and you guys. And joining me on this journey here today is in the middle.
If you're watching Jeopardy, the answer is, who is the best part of Wasted Opinions? The question, who is LewisLightning?
Oh, okay.
Well done. Well done.
That's good. For $200.
Call me Mysterio or CountryBoy. One of the two will work. One of the two will work.
Call me Gwen Stacy or MussKeg.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Mysterio. I was like,
Yeah.
because he wants to sleep with Peter Parker.
Just pick somebody from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
All right.
Wants to get laid by Peter Parker.
Should be the Green Goblin.
I think a recommendation.
Are we saving our shot?
I would say,
till
I'm
after?
going to say a recommendation. We're going to mix things up a little bit here. We're going to save our shot
Maybe.
in this one.
Yeah. Oh man, I thought you had already put the flavoring on. I don't
No.
want to see this I don't want to see this process of the dabbing.
I'll show you how much I'm going to put on. Okay?
Yeah, I don't want to see that. Ugh.
I'm going very risk averse.
Thank you. Oh, that was.
Yeah,
We're our own.
do your own.
Oh, we're doing our own.
I'm gonna
Okay,
do
okay.
Food for you. Yeah.
There you go, sir. Here's. Okay.
Oh, I do a little more, John.
That's probably more than MussKeg's already right there.
Yeah, but I've done it before, so that's.
Oh yeah, we never saw it though, so it's all hearsay.
Oh. All right. So, let's enjoy this review. Cheers.
Cheers,
I don't know.
boys.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. All right.
Hey, there is a lava monster in the movie, so this is like fire in our mouth.
Initial flavor.
I hope this is entertaining.
Okay. So, Spider-Man Far From Home, the closing, as I mentioned, and the Infinity War saga, for some reason, not Endgame.
It makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
After
Endgame, you would have a Spider-Man movie for some reason.
the concept of this one is Peter Parker doesn't really want to be Spider-Man. He just wants a summer abroad as your, classic.
He wants to be a kid.
He wants to be a kid, and so he goes to, I think it's Paris, right? Or it's a
European
European
place,
tour.
a European tour, yeah.
Yeah, with his group, and obviously things go awry. So, what are some of your guys' thoughts on the Spider-Man Far From Home movie?
I'm a little biased, ooh, surprise. I loved this movie. I liked that they brought in Mysterio finally to live action, because Mysterio is a character that I've always wanted to see in live action. I've only ever seen him in the cartoons. I was like, how would they do that? How would they kind of translate that into a live action? And the way they did that, I thought they did a really good job of it, with like having the drones and the projectors. And Jake Gyllenhaal did a fun, awesome job. I love Jake Gyllenhaal. He's an actor who I've been watching his career just like get better and better.
It's fun how they did the twist with him. You know, how like he starts out as somebody working with them, and
they totally did the Incredibles thing with Syndrome, you know, where he's pretending to be the good guy, but he's actually the bad guy, faking it. Yeah. But they did a good job of it. Like even like the turn when you learn that like, in the bar there, I thought that was great. I thought it was a great reveal.
Yeah, that was a great reveal actually. And for most people going in, they knew he was the bad guy. Like Mysterio.
You expected it. That's what it was going to be. It wasn't. You're not really going to be that shocked about it, I don't think.
Yeah.
Would you mind?
Yeah.
There's also only one cheek here, and it's bothering me.
Yeah. Go ahead and do your show whenever. We don't need to do them all at once, but.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? A cool concept on how they did it. Some of the ways they use him for like the fight sequences, like that whole one where Spider-Man's trying to run away from him, and he's, the big Mysterio hand.
Oh yeah, or he was like totally mind fucking him. Yeah.
They did a great job with the visuals in this movie. I'll say that.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. That's kind of what I think of when I think of Mysterio, is him like totally like surrounding Spider-Man in like a fake made up what do you call it? I don't know, projection, illusion. Yeah, illusion, and they did that so well. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Like I remember in the cartoon series, the '90s, he had like
all those cubes,
the cubes that he would like throw down and everything. But the look was cool. They did a great job with the look on him.
He looked like Mysterio, like you thought he would be.
Yeah,
the dome head and the greens and the purples.
I mean, outside of Mysterio, what are some other things that stood out to you about this one?
I'm trying to think what else there really was. Like, the elementals are pretty well done, like looking, even though they're not actually characters. Like, they make a reference to Hydra Man.
Yeah.
But it's not Hydra Man. It's, they're all...
It is, exactly. It's like... Yeah. Was that like the one Earth guy, like Sandman or something? I don't know. I don't think they ever said what he was. Like that. But yeah, it was cool that they had all these different elementals, even though they were fake.
Yeah.
And this was technically the first, even though it really wasn't, the introduction of the idea of a multiverse. Even though he technically wasn't from another universe.
I was gonna say, I didn't like that they used that idea, just undercut it by the end of it. Like, and then we actually went back and did do that.
And then literally the next movie, it's like, there is a multiverse.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so that was kind of unnecessary to fake it in the first place.
One thing I liked about this movie was Happy. I liked how they used Happy in this movie.
Him with that May?
He's alright, but he's not in it a whole lot.
No, but like when he's on the jet with him and the beginning when they're doing the whole camera thing and with Happy and such.
I love when Happy like sees him like creating his suit, and he's like he can see Iron Man. I mean, he swoops in. He's like looking at it, and you see the smile
when he's on the
face.
plane, right? And
And he's like, what? Oh, nothing. And it's heartwarming because it feels like he's a new Iron Man. And and Spider-Man, like, he misses Iron Man because he was like his go-to. He was almost like his father figure from the last couple of movies that they were in, and they lost him in Endgame, which is the movie previous to this.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of go into that pretty early on too. It's interesting though because he gets the sunglasses from Stark.
Yeah.
That like
those are sweet sunglasses. I would love to wear those.
They look good. Yeah. But like the drones and everything like that come and everything with it, that was cool.
I like even when like Flash like paying him a compliment, like Parker, those look pretty. That's pretty good. He's like, no, dude, I'm really paying a compliment. He like accidentally smacks him in the head, knocks him out. I like the dude that plays Flash Thompson, even though it's total departure from the comic books. He's usually a big burly
like a jock. I mean, he's played by Joe Manganiello or whatever.
Joe Manganiello plays him in the first series. I like this kid. I thought he's a funny kid. Yeah. I liked him as this character, and
he was
he's obsessed with Spider-Man.
He just wasn't like he got a little bit more chance to be there for it, right? Like because he was in the first one.
He was, and he was always like Penis Parker in the first movie.
Yeah, a little too Gen X or Gen Z, I guess.
Yeah, he was. I liked him, but how do you guys think about like the whole them leaving like New York? Like Spider-Man's usually a New York superhero, them bringing it to Europe.
I don't mind, but I don't know why they needed Spider-Man to go like Nick Fury specifically seeks him out.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want you to go along because all these disturbances, whatever.
Yeah.
But why Spider-Man? Like, you have all these other heroes to choose from. What makes this a kid so special to take him? And not only that, but he puts like Spider-Man and his class in so many dangers. Like that's not what Nick Fury would do. And technically, it's not Nick Fury.
It's not.
As far as we know, there could have been scenes where it was him, but But still, he wouldn't allow it.
I'll agree with you. I didn't care for the Nick Fury depiction so much because why? Of all the superheroes that are out there, why are you picking on this one Spider-Man character? Like, why are you picking on this kid who's just trying to go to Europe with his friends?
There's never a really good reason for that. Like, yes, Tony Stark gave him the glasses, but it has nothing to do with Europe at all.
Yeah. Well, to answer the first question about like taking the New York guy, I didn't really ever think about that because I mean he was in. They took him to space. They took him to Titan in Infinity War. So I mean he's been all over already. So I didn't think that much. And really the only thing that's important for Spider-Man is you need buildings for him to swing from, which Europe has lots of. I mean Spider-Man in New Mexico in the Thor movie might have been a tougher sell, but I would say that I didn't really think that was too big of a deal, and if anything, it just added a little bit of freshness to it because it wasn't just New York that you were seeing him swing around in.
Yeah, no, but I get what Lewis was saying. Yeah, like
but again, the Nick Fury thing. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's like in the Harry Potter movies when he's like, I've got to be the one to do this. And it's like, there's wizards that know how to deal with shit like this.
I see this, like, not the locations themselves, like to go there and do these things. Sure, I have no problem with that. But when I watch this movie, I feel like they chose to like take it on the road because they can get away from all the actors that they didn't use. Like,
maybe,
like Aunt May hardly in it at all because she's back at home. They didn't bring her along or anything. Yeah. I feel like you get like these.
I feel like they want to give Zendaya more time too.
Wow. Maybe that,
But even like the guys that are with Nick Fury, whatever agents, like if they're Shield agents or whatever.
Maria Hill and
we've never her, but the other guys we never seen them before.
No,
these are just some European guys. I feel like they did that to get like these low budget actors, so they didn't have to pay Marissa Tomei or whoever else they wanted to bring along. They just left those all behind. I don't know. I just like we didn't get like the students, whatever. Like Brad came out of nowhere. What's that?
What Brad is, to be perfect.
He was the Asian kid that was like young.
He grew. Yeah, he stayed before.
He didn't get
got blipped, but he didn't get blipped.
Oh,
so he's like bigger and like jockier, and everybody's like pining over him.
He just shows up for this one movie and then he's gone, and there's no explanation for that. Like, unlike the girl he liked in the first movie, Homecoming, that she like moved away or something with her mom after her dad went to jail. But Brad's just gone in the next film, and the girl who does she's with. What's his friend's name now?
You're talking about Betty Brant?
Is that her name, Betty Brant?
Yeah, Betty Brant is the blonde girl that leads.
Oh yeah, that's with Ned. Yeah.
But like she was
Summer Love.
Nothing in the first film. She's big character here, and then she disappears again.
She was basically in the first movie. She kind of was only there for like those announcements, those school announcements that she did.
I think they gave her more because they wanted to give Ned more.
But
I think.
I feel like this film just came and just threw these random characters in. None of them are really big name actors. The ones I mentioned, they're just thrown in here.
Well, here's a question. I mean, not to skip it, but the plot's not too crazy on this one, or to focus on. But question for you: what about the ending in this one?
Oh, they're going right to the ending.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I said that's what I'm trying to get at. I don't think it matters too much, like doing it in order like that.
You're talking about like the J. Jonah Jameson of it?
Yeah, and what Mysterio does, basically.
The way he like totally fucks over Peter Parker.
Yeah. Like
I like that reveal. First of all, I was ecstatic when I saw J. Jonah Jameson showing up.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then it was.
And to see that it was J.K. Simmons. I was like, oh, this is fucking cool. I loved seeing that in the theaters. I was out of my seat. I loved that so much.
Yeah.
And then to see, hold on to your seats because this is a big one. He says, or something like that. And then it's like. The person that
and he says Spider-Man killed him.
He says it's Peter Parker is what he says. Spider-Man is Peter Parker, and then that's a big reveal. It's kind of similar to the comics in Civil War when he reveals himself as Peter Parker, so the whole world knows who he is. So that's when he has to erase everybody's memories, which is kind of what they do in the next movie. That's the way I took it, anyways. That's what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I thought that was really, really. a great part to it. I like how they did it.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. I just didn't like having to wait. Like that's something that I feel like it's such a big thing that like no, you got to explain this now. I'm not gonna wait till the next movie. Like by the time that came out, whatever, like a year and a half, 2 years later.
2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like it kind of wore off. Like you gotta get on that trigger right away. Like it's a little bit different if someone like was crushed by a building and then you see their arm and they're still alive. Then you can wait.
Yeah.
The only thing I'd say like why it might be kind of shitty in that sense is like any movies that came after that, I don't think they ever acknowledged the fact that Spider-Man was Peter Parker. Like I don't know what movies might have come out after Far From Home, but it's not like they were ever like, oh man, did you hear who Spider-Man is? It was never a thing.
Quantumania?
I don't think that was in between.
Thor?
I think maybe like Shang-Chi might have been in between there, or maybe Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those might have been in between there, but I don't think they acknowledged the fact that Spider-Man and Peter Parker were a thing.
Just until his own movie where you get like
Yeah.
first 50 minutes of it or so.
But I will say, like I know we're talking about like it's kind of shitty how Nick Fury brought in Peter and he was like really reluctant to keep him as the guy that's like fighting the bad guys. I'm wondering, like we never saw this, but maybe Mysterio had some influence on there because Mysterio, he knew that he had the glasses and he wanted the glasses. So I'm wondering if he had some influence on Nick Fury, forcing him to like, hey, I need some
He
help
pulls
here.
off the glasses better.
He did. It did look better on him.
It just depends if you actually believe what Nick Fury says at the end where he's like, oh, I knew all along, I had my doubts about him the whole time. Like, was Nick Fury really doubting him? Or did he go along?
No, I don't
That's
think so.
not Nick Fury.
Well, even the Maria Hill fake version said like she said something about like really because you did blah blah blah. She said something about like combating what he said basically.
Well, I was gonna say something about the cover, but I'm changed my mind. I answered my own question.
It's right there.
Yeah.
What a terrible cover art! I'll say that
What-
much. That's terrible cover art. That's like
What did you guys?
I could have done that.
Where would you
in
guys
high school.
rank like Mysterio as far as the like? You don't need to give me a number, but like maybe somebody in the MCU that you're like I liked them more, but I liked Mysterio more than this person. If you can kind of catch my drift there.
Well, you start me because I don't.
Oh no.
I don't know. That's your question. I don't know. I really like.
Okay,
Mysterio.
I liked Mysterio more than say, as an example, Gore the God Butcher. I mean, there's probably other ones that I can think of too, but that was the first one that popped in my head. But I didn't like Mysterio as much as, jeez.
I'll say Thor Ragnarok and Hela. Would you say he's higher or lower?
I would have him higher than Hela. I didn't
Okay.
really like Hela.
Okay.
So I guess there's another one that I'd say, but I would say he's below.
Like I think Loki's way up here. Probably
Well,
one of the
Loki's
best-
way too. Yeah,
one of the best
it's
ones.
not. I would have him below.
I'll say probably top five or
I'm trying to
six
think
for
of
me.
them basically.
Really?
top 5 or 6 because maybe because
I'd
I'm
have him
just
below
excited
Red
to see
Skull.
him.
I'd have him below Red Skull.
Okay. Okay.
Probably have him above Hela, but below Killmonger.
Okay.
Killmonger.
Interesting. Okay.
Like, and I'm just talking MCU.
Yeah,
yeah.
Comics, I like him a whole lot more.
Yeah.
But just the portrayal, like, I like things a little bit more serious. I found, like, when they were in that bar scene, things get a little bit goofy and stuff.
Yeah.
It's almost like operatic.
Especially after the fact when they were like, "Hey, everybody, we did it!"
Yeah.
Was the bald dude in there with the mustache? Is that the kid from A Christmas Story? Is that him?
No. Maybe. I don't know the guy.
Is that him?
But I don't know.
You'll have to show me a picture.
I should have looked it up before because I'm looking at him like he's got those blue eyes. He's got
His
some
name's
similar-
Peter Billingsley. I'm pretty sure is the actor.
I feel like it was him. He just shaved his head and make it like a bald head. Not an important thing. It's something that I was thinking of because first thing I remember noticing was him in that scene with the bar.
Yeah.
And he was one of the guys. He was one of the top guys working with.
Oh,
Mysterio.
yeah. One of the bigger disappointments in this movie, maybe, for you guys is I was kind of hoping to see some other villains other than just Mysterio.
Yeah, I see that.
Like I really.
But I will say this: like Homecoming had more villains, but they didn't really like. Shocker was underutilized.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And like even like the Tinkerer, right? He was there, but he was basically just like working on their machines, and he was underutilized. Vulture, they did great. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Actually, here I'll say
Michael
this.
Keaton.
I'll say this. I actually think I liked Vulture more than I put Vulture above Mysterio.
I think I put
I would.
Mysterio a bit higher. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Mysterio as
Vulture
a
above.
yeah. I put Vulture above Mysterio.
Yeah, he's agreeing with you.
I love Mysterio's character so much, but I just thought Michael Keaton is incredible. So we're not talking about that one right now.
Did love that scene where he realizes who Spider-Man is. That was
Hey Pete.
the green light comes on in the traffic light, and he's
Yeah.
like goes, oh, that's beautiful. No, I had a fun time with this movie. I really enjoyed it. I'm having a hard time trying to find things that I didn't like because maybe I'm just a Spider-Man simp. I'm a Spider-Man simp, you know? That's what it is.
I'm the total opposite. There's things in this movie I did like. Like, I like Happy, especially when he like tries to throw that shield.
How does Cap do that?
Yeah. That's a great part.
Yeah.
But like, I don't like the comedic tone of it, and that's how most of these Spider-Man movies have been. I find the first one was the best, but like JB Smoove, every time he was on screen, I was just like, oh, it's like TV show.
Oh, I like it, especially when they're like,
like
there's something wrong, there's something going on. I was like, I know what you're talking about. On this science tour, there hasn't been anything but science that we're learning here. I thought that was hilarious. I think James was funny there. And he's more subtle in this movie. He's not in it like he's in there very subtle. He's not very much J.B. Smith.
I honestly forgot he's in it, but now that it's talking about,
I had a fun time with both teachers actually. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think just not going too far because we got other Spider-Man's review later, but it was my least favorite of the three like Spider-Man standalone Tom Holland movies for me, but yeah. All right, do we want to give a rating for it? Unless you guys got any like closing thoughts or something you just want to
I'll say I'm a little disappointed in that the bomb. I didn't feel it that much.
Well, I will say, but let's do our shot here.
Sure.
So, cheers. I think I did a very smart move of not doing nearly as much.
I could have done way more.
Because it was well, I got one more chicken nugget for you to go.
I might do it again. It wasn't.
But it was the first time I did it was significantly worse. So
I should have done a bigger dab, maybe.
Maybe that's what it was.
What I really didn't like is like the flavor of it.
But yeah, that's what everybody.
Well, yeah,
the flavor is not
sucks.
good.
People say it's almost got like a metallic-y flavor.
Acidic almost.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's like a leaf of some gross plant just in there.
Yeah.
I will say it didn't up the review like I thought maybe.
I was worried. I was even like sweating over here. Like, oh, guys, we gotta review this quickly. Nah, I barely noticed it.
It wasn't blisteringly hot, but it got that one part underneath, like my tongue on the left side there, and it just like sitting there. And it's like
I also purposely made sure I put the hot sauce like on the top part so that when I ate it, I mean not that it matters, it all mix around, but anyways,
I feel like I could do the show.
Yeah,
call me on there, Sean.
Call him on, Sean.
I can do it.
But
Review.
The scores on this one. I'll go first. I'm gonna give this one. It's gonna be a 7.9 for me. 7.9.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not have that much of a good time with this one.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm gonna go with a 6.6 is where I put it. Like the comedy just doesn't do anything for me, and I feel like this is a lot of comedy in this movie. So if you're not with it, like I wasn't,
I get it. Yeah,
and just like
if you're not feeling it, you're not gonna get along for the ride.
I like the locales. Like I liked Mysterio quite a bit. I just wish the rest of the movie around him was different.
I liked whenever they go like a different area, like they'd have like the different music playing too. Like it reminded me of like European Vacation.
You know, I didn't
or like Euro Trip.
I didn't like the music choices either.
Yeah, I thought it
like their big songs.
I thought it was fun. It fit the locales wherever they were going.
Yeah, like the bongo cha. Bongo cha cha cha.
Yeah.
That is an Italian song, but it's not what I would have picked.
Oh man, it's perfect. Anyway, I liked it. I'm gonna say about as much as I liked Homecoming, and I might have liked Homecoming a little more than anybody else. I gave it a 9.1, so I'm gonna go same exact score, 9.1. Wow. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's
significant difference.
It's better than Wolverine and Deadpool. It's better than that.
No, I did not know where it goes.
You know what?
I knew that.
It's better than Quantumania. Spoiler alert.
What?
God,
Speak for yourself.
Awesome. All right. On to the next one. Where can we find everybody?
You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, PSN, TikTok, Instagram, all those different places as CountryBoy_9. Also, CountryBoy9er, if you can read that. I don't know if you can see it on screen. And then I unboxed guys like this. This is a Mezco Spider-Man. He's a pretty cool guy. Really cool. He's got like pajama.
Phil Spider-Man.
There you go.
Why isn't it Spider-Man?
Because it's not his name. It's not like Phil Spider-Man.
And I am the LewisLightning. You can find me on Twitch and you can find me on YouTube. Got some gameplay videos on there. Just make sure you write it in all one word, the LewisLightning.
And on MussKeg, Twitch, Twitter, PSN, TikTok as the MussKeg. You can find me there doing reviews of my favorite toenail clippers.
I like the bigger ones, the ones made for your toes, specifically for your toes, for your fingers and your toes.
They just gotta be sharp.
You know what? It's less clipping, I feel.
Don't hit me up with a dull clipper. See ya.
It's a weird way to end it.
Yeah.
Toenail clippers, hey, that's my bad.
Far From Home is what it was called, right?
Wickedly home.
That was terrible.
No.
Worst liar ever.
Worst liar ever. I've never believe a word you said.